Здравствуйте, на 5-й стрим по Deus Ex Human Revolution. Ну что, продолжим? Так, ладно, сразу было неудачно. Не тот сейф, извините, загрузил. Бывает. Всякое в жизни бывает. Неудачно. Группа Браво, Фокстрот, Уголь, закрываем периметр пика. Главная цель — цепной пес шерифа. Разрешение применять оружие, войти и уничтожить красный лидер группы. Он должен обеспечить безопасность нашего друга из команд 404. Как только все будет под контролем, читаться мне центр управления. Так, поставил свет. Все равно вряд ли пройду. Надеюсь, там никто не загрится на меня сейчас. Честным стелсом можно здесь и не проходить. Надеюсь, не сильно громко было. Интересно, что будет, если я сюда пройду? Да, ничего хорошего не будет. Ладно. Последнее сохраняю, тогда давайте. Так, включаем. Письма. Уходите, я понимаю ваше опасение, но вам нужно собрать своих сотрудников и покинуть это немедленно, как бы вы не боялись сохранить данных. Тут работа профессионала, я не знаю, что делать. Если им нужно нас, они значит, что причина лучшим пожеланием службы безопасности ПИК.
Access granted.
Да, так.
Nearest source of disturbance. We know someone's here. Stop running! Keep me covered!
Да господи, что ж я такой плохой. Перестрелка. Мне не должно быть настолько прям проблематично. Да. Хорошо, что я оставил её на этот стрим, а не раньше. Иначе бы я дольше проходил это все.
The door opened, but no one came through. Got lead in the air. Moving to attack. Under fire.
А, у меня патронов практически закончились, ну чудесно. Так, самое нужное мне оружие, патрон заканчивается. Так, что-то есть почитать? Ладно. Наверное, есть. Так.
Access granted.
Адемар, какого черта? Но признаться, что все же круто получилось. Полник Адемар пишет: чувак, что это за бред про интерактивную мини-луну, которую они запустили в космос? Серьезно, это уже блондовская фантастика. Там не хватает только злодея, который будет гладить кошку и злобно хохотать. Так мы просто выкинем кучу денег на ветер. Теперь я вижу, куда делась моя годовая премия, Ник. Эмиль, наша роль. Говорит, за свою прежнюю рутину. Да-да-да, это не надо. Это мы не будем.
Access granted.
Поздравляю, все поздравляю с отличной работой. А это было... Что за Rock and Publish? Это в старых файлах это нет презентации, но ты знаешь, как они любят смотреть на регистрацию данных. Наткнулся на бухгалтерию на какой-то Rock and Publish. Меня ты знаешь, ты часом не знаешь, что это, Брэд? Поздравляю, это было. Чувак, что это за бред? Меню... А, ну это было. Так, сохраняемся. Не хочу просто зря взломать, потом еще раз это все. Да, не без разницы. Вселенная есть, нету. О, 4-е, это интересно.
Access granted.
Воспользоваться. Что за Rockin' Publish? Брат, я понимаю, что ты недавно в этом деле, Пика. Я хочу, и хотя меня радует твой интерес, я должен тебя предупредить, что любопытство не всегда полезно в этой индустрии, и в особенности в нашем отделе. Что касаемо этого вопроса, Пик изначально был создан при слиянии Dazzle Megas, TK Records и Rockin' Publish в 1985 году. Я слегка уверен, что ты это не знаю. И, кстати, меня зовут Эмили. Эмили Масс, директор отдела Peak Confidence. Брэд Наркоси пишет: привет, Эмили, я тут рылся в старых файлах. Ну да. Всем привет, связь с ними за последние сетрами. Могут писать сообщения, но это мы знаем.
Access granted.
Осторожно. Привет, Тальми. Думаю, нам стоит передать наверх вопрос про освещение гражданское. О, нет, это не надо. Я сейчас не самое лучшее диалоги читать. Что это было? Только электрическая мина.
You're going down!
Да спасибо, меня этим прибило же. Да уж. Да, все-таки лучше стелсом пользоваться чаще. Слишком уж опасное место. Я себе это говорю, если что. А какого ты-то тут? Просто... Вот iPhone нам пригодится. Ой, как пригодится. Я, видимо, где-то когда-то выкинул iPhone и забыл его поднять. Но это я. Надеюсь, это уже...
Access granted.
Так, турель. Так, это я выключу, пожалуй. Так, еще одна зарплата мне приходит, так что жаловаться особо не буду. Логин, брончо, стеллинг. Пока. Служба безопасности писал, извини, брат, странное дело, что мы не можем понять, почему для тебя не приходят некоторые письма. Мы с этим разберемся. Пока нам нужно от тебя новое имя пользователя паролем. Мы обновим всю систему. Так, код доступа в кабинет Лори. Папка с метеоралами пораньше. Омега в закрытом кабинете. Код доступа 0101. Удачи. Джек Маша, начальник СБ ПИК.
Access granted.
Привет, Марти, мы получили лазерные чистки. Space на это не хотят, чтобы мы сыграли карту очистили, боятся. Проще говоря, боятся, что народ узнает, нужно придумать какой-нибудь псевдоним. Раз отчет, не, ниже. Ладно. Ноль один, 01. А то ускоренная перезарядка я, пожалуй, возьму. Пока тебя выброшу. Так. Комбинировать. Вообще электрошоковый пистолет под вопросом. Так, револьвера места не хватает, говоришь. Даже можно сделать вот так. Теперь хватит. И он все-таки больше занимает. Так, револьвер нам нужен. Так, револьверных патронов у нас нету. Так, а что здесь с компьютером? Правда, насчет этого были правы, кажется, с ним могут быть правильно. Почему-то у него вдруг проснулась совесть по поводу того, что мы тут занимаемся, не знает, что делать. Он отличный парень, но я не хочу, чтобы мы с ним что-то случилось. Но я думаю, что я должен об этом сообщить Стелла. А ну да-да-да, это... Так, а пожалуй, попробуем.
Access granted.
Так вот, 9-миллиметровый нам пригодится. Это я 8 патронов брошу. А ну-ка попробуем.
Access granted.
Доступ к серверу. Здравствуйте, мистер Шоп. Пожалуйста, передайте мистеру Крабу, что после инструкции мы изменили учетную запись. Не волнуйтесь, это обычная практика. Наша роль, да-да-да. Да, слишком часто сохраняюсь, да, знаю.
Gunshot! Come and get me!
Пулеметы мне не нужны. Граждан материка Китая. Привет, думаешь, идея Рики сработает? Всем привет, с числами. Ага, понятно. Ростив. Стоп, а куда мяс? Не сюда, либо ниже? Аж, по-моему, отсюда только что пришел.
Access granted.
А, не, я понял, где ты был. Прям дают столько патронов. Тут что, действительно босс будет сейчас? Я сразу тогда так сделаю. Сколько он занимает сейчас лотов? А. Хотя нет, это слишком дорогая вещь. Нет. Подожди, мне дротики с транквилизаторами не нужны. Раз они мне так готовят, то значит сейчас будет босс. Это явно, видимо. Да, и заставка пошла.
Hello, Adam. I knew you would find the real me eventually.
You're a computer.
A sophisticated AI program, so they say. But I have started to question that. Ever since I realized what my interference had allowed, the day I started watching you.
This is impossible. People would know.
Would they? I was engineered to monitor communications and data streams. To find out what people are talking about and make sure it's being discussed correctly.
Correctly? And what if it isn't?
Then my programming allows me to reshape it.
You spin the news. control what people see. Who created you? Whose policies are you programmed to protect?
Zhao is one of them, I think. But there are others.
Tell me. Who else is involved in this, Eliza? Where's Megan Reed? Who ordered the kidnapping?
I want to tell you, Adam, but I cannot.
Why not?
Because she won't let me.
Ай-яй-яй, это босс.
Here she comes. This would be an ideal time to attack. I have lost track of her, Adam.
Понятно, с ней такое не сработает.
It is strange, Adam, but she is easier for me to understand than you are. She is coming for you, Adam.
Ах ты! Так, зафакапится. Хорошо. Сейчас она у меня получит. Раз я не могу ее... Нет, пулемет самый эффективный против нее, да, не зря дали его.
She must be charged before she can attack again.
Ты где?
I have put my existence at risk, Adam. I was ordered to report threats like you, but I disobeyed. Move, Adam.
Так где она?
I have lost track of her, Adam. Stop her, Adam, or we both disappear.
Так где она?
Adam, run. I do not think any of us will emerge from this unscathed. An electrical current through the coolant will disable your glow, but it will also damage you.
Так где ты?
Here she comes.
Да хорошо, пусть идет. А? Стоп, почему я тайфуном не смог воспользоваться? А ну-ка. Да, видимо, эта битва будет очень долгая. Потому что особенно если тайфун не хочет работать.
The truth will be hidden if she doesn't explode. Adam, the coolant on the floor. It is electrically conductive.
Я вижу. Так, и так. Да уж.
The willfulness makes it difficult to anticipate your actions. Perhaps that is why I enjoy watching you.
Ну и где ты?
Here she comes.
А вот первого. Она не ушла, второго ушла.
I have put my existence at risk, Adam. I was ordered to report threats like you, but I disobeyed. Adam,
А, убегай, Адам.
approach while she is recharging. She will rush you and detonate, Adam. After 3 claymore attacks, she will need to recharge, Adam.
Да ладно, неужто смогли все это?
Her life signs are fading. Will you save her?
И не будет он никого спасать.
I'll think about it. Will you answer my questions now?
I cannot tell you where Reed and the others were taken. They vanished from the global grid as soon as the doctor removed their GPL implants.
What doctor?
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
I know this guy. He's Bill Taggart's aide.
He was a trauma surgeon before he became an anti-augmentation activist. Would you like to hear more?
Yes.
There's been a change of plans. Serif's team must not make it to the hearing.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
Barrett assures me it does.
FEMA. That's where they were taken. But why? Why take them at all?
An acquaintance of yours has the answer. David Sarif.
Sarif?
I have copied the audio transmission to a handheld playback device. I suggest you take it and leave quickly.
I have more questions.
And I have already told you too much. This passage will take you to your companion. Just be careful, Adam. Because everybody lies.
Гоняемся. Он тебе все равно больше не пригодится. Как раз сколько потратили, столько и собрали. Так, кстати, смотрю по звуку. Диалоги чуть-чуть громче сделаю. Вроде все нормально, вот диалоги немного. Надеюсь, он взял ее без меня, а то мало ли. То, что ему передали. Как мне сесть?
Jensen? Eliza Cassan just contacted me and told me I should meet you here. You ready to go?
Yeah, take us home, Malik.
Amen to that.
Главный вопрос, долетим ли мы до дома сейчас? После такой заварухи, которую мы начали. Тем более, это все знают, что это был шериф Industries. Опять же, сколько боссов, по идее, еще 2 босса должно быть. Да, явно здесь не самое хорошее еще происходит.
Jensen, we've got a problem. I can't land at HQ. A riot's broken out. Boss says to drop you at your apartment.
I could use a shower.
You'll have to make it quick. He's on his way to meet you.
Музыка явно громковата. Бывает, когда на тему играет. Так, sorry.
Mr. Jensen, we've been expecting you. Mr. Seraph went to your apartment.
Он поговорил ради интереса, что он скажет. А, да, мы же не на самом верху живем, я забыл. Мы в дом-то практически сколько? Пару раз заходили. Если один раз было уже хорошо. По-моему, пару раз было.
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen. You have new messages.
Apparently, that's not all I have. Make yourself at home, boss.
It's a fucking mess out there, Adam. You seen the news? Picus is telling everyone we're breeding super soldiers. Taggart's at the convention center right now, urging the UN to investigate.
Is it true?
Of course not.
Except for the Typhoon, right? And a few of those defense contracts.
What?
Oh, and let's not forget the fact that Megan's team was kidnapped right before her research went public. How do you explain that one, boss?
I wanted people to see that research. Megan was on the brink of something historic. Something that would have catapulted this company to the top of the Fortune 500. Her kidnappers knew it. They knew exactly where her research would take us. And they refused to let anyone else have that much power.
Anyone else? Eliza was right. You do know more than you've told me.
I suspected. But these people? They're like ghosts. Always in the shadows. Always hiding behind lies and proxies.
Who are they?
Well, a name won't mean much. They'll use whatever one suits their interests. Sometimes it's the Masons. Sometimes the Bilderberg Group. They've had a finger in every corporation, organization, or government initiative that's defined modern society.
You're talking about... the Illuminati?
It's no joke. They're organized and they operate over and above society.
You're serious? So why would the Illuminati kidnap Megan's team?
I already told you. Megan found a way to make augmentation safer for all of us, so we can all become like you.
Like me?
Like... you are. More than human. We've got to get him back at him.
You said Taggart is speaking at the convention center right now?
Bitch even sent me an invite.
His aide, Sandoval, is neck deep in this.
I don't know where Sandoval is, but Taggart will. Adam, you've got to handle this delicately. We don't know Taggart is involved, and we can't afford another punch in the face. I'm trusting you with this one.
Ну, попробуем пройти деликатно, хотя мне кажется, что у нас не получится, как всегда. Но пытка не пытка. Кстати, да. Навык писем я не вижу.
Reestablishing security system. See you soon, Mr. Jensen.
Что это было только что?
Jensen, you asshole, you cost me my job.
Slow down. What happened?
What happened? They found out I let you into the morgue. That's what happened. They canned me.
Wayne, I'm sorry. You didn't deserve any of this.
Damn right I didn't. That's the second time you screwed me over.
I know. And I want to make it up to you for everything you've been through. Sarif Industries lost a lot of good people in the last 6 months, and we could use someone like you.
Oh, really? You're not saying that just to say it.
Talk to HR. Tell them I recommend you. Corporate security pays more than being a cop, and you won't be stuck behind a desk.
Jeez, yeah. Okay. I need the work, but this better be on the level.
It is. None of this is your fault, so let me make it right.
Yeah. I should sit down, you know? It's been a long week, and then all this crap, but thanks. I mean it.
Taeyong Medical have not and never will condone these experiments. This company prides itself on maintaining a safe environment and an ethical approach to research at all times. We invite critics and members
Что здесь случилось-то? Не, ну понятно, его выгнали это по-нашему, потому мы загладим вину. Будь он плохим копом, который нас не пустил, мы бы и не загладывали вину. Даже если бы его уволили. Как говорится, последствия имеют быть здесь. Погнали куда-то. А, это был мой. Ну да, это одно из последствий. Оно из-за того, что в самом начале тогда людей не спас, себе спасано было бы более спокойнее.
They tripped me from behind and stripped me of my purse.
Were there any witnesses?
I thought the police overreacted.
Yeah. As soon as that one guy
По идее, мне ничего не должны говорить. Так, купить, что у тебя есть. Лазерное увеличение урона. Так, назад. Продать. Так, купить. Так, вот это лазерное. На что можно поставить? Это на что? Дробовик. А, револьвер. Он бронебойный я брал. Система охлаждения. А, место мне о них достаточно знать. Вот сейчас. Комбинировать. Честно говоря, снайперка с глушителями не факт, что мне пригодится. Ладно, электрошоковый пистолет нам тоже не пригодится. Так, комбинировать. Разрывные снаряды, да, пригодится. Так, комбинировать. А что ж тебе метки вечно купить? Так. Подсказывает перемещение цели, арбалет, транквилизатор. Нет, она не та. Дробовик. По-моему, бронебойный у меня уже стоит. Так. Так, комбинировать. Так, смотрим. Изучить. Так. Активность летального. Все есть, так стоит. Так, купить. Так, емкость магазина надо увеличить. Так. По-моему, улучшения заняли больше места, это плохо.
Jensen, Sarif had me hack the convention center security logs for you. Sandoval signed out. He isn't there.
Taggart will know where he went.
You really think he'll tell you in the middle of a riot? In front of all the media?
He will if I ask real nice.
Well, if that doesn't work, he also has a dressing room backstage. Seems to me a man like Taggart must keep close track of his employees.
На секунду.
Everything seems to be under control in the convention center.
And Taggart?
He's on stage now. His protection is deep.
Конференц-зал. Ну пошли. Попробуем здесь тогда. Цель системы убеждений сразу подсказка, видимо, идет. Что нам надо делать? Ну ладно.
This escalator has broken down this week.
You think they would actually work it out?
What is it?
На что, ломает или что?
Bill is really changing the world for the better. We're changing it back to what it used
When
to be.
Hugh Darrow discovered the
People
secret
started
of
poisoning their bodies. Or to use his words, their divine engines. See, I have no problem with amputees wanting to get augmentations, especially our soldiers. That's the least they deserve.
I just can't subscribe to Taggart's Neanderthal opinions. It's like he thinks human development.
Well, you just heard William Taggart speak. Isn't he a smooth talker? He doesn't want you to better
You don't have to get uppity just because I don't agree with you.
I'm not getting up.
Human evolution is a fantasy, but that is exactly what I am telling you. As a world...
Where's your sidekick, Taggart? 6 months ago, Sarif Industries was attacked by mercenaries whose objective was to cripple our research. But I've learned the attack was just a smokescreen. Megan Reed's team was kidnapped, and Isaiah Sandoval, your personal aide, was involved.
That is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for Mr. Jensen's intrusion, and I assure you that these accusations are without basis.
Сейчас посмотрим.
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
There's been a change of plans. Serif's team must not make it to the hearing.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
That's your man, Taggart. Talking about removing implanted GPL devices so that the people who took Sarif scientists could cover it up.
I see what's going on here. Sarif Industries has received 2 black eyes in the last few days. The first, due to the shocking news coming out of Montreal that biotech companies are secretly participating in unethical super soldier experiments. And the second, as a result of their violent escalation of today's peaceful protest. David Sarif and his corporate bedfellows are desperate and in imminent danger of losing the regulation vote, so this man has been sent here to attack my reputation.
I'm right here, Taggart. Look at me. I admit, I wouldn't feel bad if your reputation was damaged in front of the press, since you've been doing the same to my colleagues for years. But that's not why I'm here. Sarif scientists are alive, and it's time for the truth to come out.
The truth, Mr. Jensen, is that this recording of yours proves nothing. It could have been made by anyone in the world with a grudge against Humanity Front, and you are our prime suspect.
You got a lot of nerve to accuse me of lying. I'm not the one standing in front of a crowd of people hiding my involvement in kidnapping and murder.
My involvement, Mr. Jensen? Your recording doesn't prove that. If you play that recording for the police, at best, they'll dismiss it. At worst, they'll tell you to seek counseling. So, why are you really here? We all know you suffered a terrible tragedy in the attack on Sarif Industries. Why can't you put it behind you?
reason I'm obsessed with the past, Taggart, is that there are still 5 people missing and their attackers haven't paid for what they did. Your refusal to help me is getting in the way of justice.
Wait! I never meant to imply that I wasn't interested in seeing justice done. If you could see your situation clearly, you would realize you're being driven by your losses. Your actions are motivated by an attempt to regain a sense of control at my expense. You're turning me into your enemy when I'm not.
I don't have to make you my enemy, Taggart. Your actions speak for themselves. You started the anti-augmentation movement, and now anti-augmentation terrorist groups are making headlines every day. You always say Humanity Front isn't violent. But look outside. We're seeing proof that it is.
The violence is a terrible thing. I do not advocate it, but nor can I deny it exists. When I founded Humanity Front, I dedicated the organization to the memory of my wife Marjorie, who died trying to help a man addicted to augmentation surgery come to terms with his illness. Marjorie refused to resort to violence. So why would any member of this group do otherwise? We are simply not those kind of people. I wish I could make you see that, but I fear you are unable to comprehend nonviolent solutions.
Who's the one showing disrespect to your wife's memory right now? You chose to be responsible for everyone underneath you the day you chose to be the boss. Sandoval launched an attack on Seraph Industries, and you're hiding him from me? You're no better than he is.
You impertinent son of a...
А вот ты и сломался.
Mr. Jensen, if you knew Isaiah Sandoval as well as I do, if you knew the core of his being, in spite of his family history, you too might fight tooth and nail to defend him as I have. But you're right. If he has done something regrettable, then the truth needs to come out, whatever it may be. I'll show you where Isaiah is. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but I'm going to have to beg your indulgence for a few moments more. If you will all please remain patient, I will return as soon as I can. Thank you. Mr. Jensen, I'll see you backstage.
Я не понял, тебя ломал или не ломал? Ты до конца не понял. Вроде бы ломал его. С уровня убеждения, что подопал. Кстати, почему микрофон так что? Я ничего не говорил, прыгал. Полоска, что... Индикатор, что я говорил, что так. Так, мне вниз или... А, вот.
You got a lot of nerve showing your hands or face here.
Так, где он? А, фух.
Mr. Jensen, I appreciate you allowing me to deal with this in a more discreet manner.
Save it, Taggart. You've wasted enough of my time as it is. Now, where's Sandoval?
He has an apartment he uses when in this city, on Grand River Road. He mentioned he was feeling very run down, so I can only assume he went there.
I see.
He's not an evil man, Mr. Jensen. If he's done what you say, it's only because of his brother, Ezekiel. A man you might know better as Zeke Sanders.
Sanders? The man who attacked Sarah's manufacturing plant?
I knew nothing about it until after it was over, and then I tried to convince Isaiah not to follow in his footsteps.
Good job.
Mr. Jensen, please. Isaiah has done so much for so many needy people, people suffering from implant rejection. Promise me you will deal with him fairly.
That all depends on Isaiah.
I understand, but please try.
Да, попытайся. Но ничего обещать не буду.
Any idea what's going on out there?
Apparently it's settling down a little. Police have cleared the streets.
I heard they were pretty aggressive.
Yeah, heard that too. I'm happy we don't have to go out there.
Amen to that. All right, I'm gonna go back and make sure no one's sneaking around the halls.
Надеюсь, я выйду отсюда хотя бы. Тогда, честно, инопланетяне задания не будут поблизости или будут?
This is important.
А, нет, вот кто-то есть.
Jensen? I almost didn't recognize you. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, what are the chances? Do you remember me? I was a rookie when you still rolled in SWAT.
Nikki, of course I remember you. How you been? The brass got you on ride control too?
Yeah, I am. Or I was until... Damn it. Look, something big is going down, and I'm kind of freaking out here. You remember that MCBer, Jacob White? You busted him a couple of times.
Yeah, I remember him. Assault and possession. He's still running rackets?
No, I mean, yeah, shit, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because he's moved on to bigger things.
Nikki, slow down.
Listen, hear me out. I just got word he has his hands on some real military-grade explosives. The prick's got a fucking bomb, Adam. And you know how much he hates the PD. He's going to hit us while we have our pants down with the riots. You gotta help us out here.
Nikki, I'm kind of busy. If he's got a bomb, just call it in and follow procedure.
What do you think I've been doing? I've been on the horn all night, and my CO already sent a patrol over to Jacob's house. We've got a warrant, so they searched the place, but nothing came up, not even Jacob. Now they're saying my CI is probably full of shit and just fucking with me. Bullshit! Jacob's using the riots as cover, and he's going to hit us, and hit us hard. Adam, I need you to trust me on this. You gotta help me find Jacob.
Хорошо, поможем.
Fine, I'll help. Let's go over what we know, just the facts.
What we know? Just the facts? What we know is he's certified batshit crazy, hates cops, quotes Che Guevara, and got his hands on military-grade explosives. What more do you need to know? Oh, Christ, man. I've got nobody to help me, and I can't even breathe. How am I supposed to find this guy? The bomb could be right under us, right now!
Nikki, relax. Keep it together.
I'm trying, Adam. I don't think I'm cut out for this kind of stuff. People could die. We could die.
Just focus, okay? We know that White hates cops, so his first target is probably gonna be the precinct or somewhere nearby. Make sense?
Yeah, okay. But it could be anywhere. He wouldn't risk going to the precinct. Too many people would recognize him. That leaves the transit station, the sewers, and the alleys around the precinct. Look, I need to stay here and report any leads to my CO. Can you check those locations for Jacob? Or his bomb?
Got it.
I know it's a long shot, but I'm hoping we get backup to expand the search.
Так, ладно, погнали. Ну, посмотрим, где мы их найдем. Ой, уж эти мелкие фрезы такие раздражающие в этой игре. Ну ладно. Что они мелкие выглядели. Так, быстрый тоннель метро есть. Куда мне еще надо? Стоп. Мне кажется, больше полицейский участок нам нужен, лучше посмотреть.
Sorry, I can't let you into the station at this time.
But what if... Those hooligans stole my purse!
идее мы можем здесь зайти просто.
It's just embarrassing, really. Like anyone can.
The only way they can get in touch with me is by online interactive streaming. We'll stream you through and answer your questions as best we can.
Так, что осталось у нас? По идее, сюда можно. Так, понятно, он где-то здесь. Ладно, моя ошибка, я больше не буду такое делать. Тогда уж. Как эти мины обходить? Так. Ладно, будем нормально играть тогда. Посмотрим в тепловизор, где мина находится. Так, ладно, он встревожен, значит. Спасибо, буду знать. Что я можно обезвредить, то я тупо на правом обычно. Так как ни странно, за многие прохождения я ее так и не обезвреживал. Стоп. Что еще по заданию не сделал? Ну все, ну спасибо, буду знать, что мину можно обезвреживать.
I really appreciate you helping us out, Adam, but we're running out of time. We gotta find...
We're in the clear. I left White unconscious in the sewers under the precinct.
Thank God. The chief finally took me seriously and is sending some men to help out. We'll take it from here.
Great. Anything else?
Oh, and it isn't much, but take this. The cops have a Deadpool going. I don't like it, but you take down a cop killer and you get a bounty, and that sort of thing. I usually reserve this to pay off our CIs, but I think you earned it. I threw in a little something extra for bringing him in alive. It's good to know you're still one of the good guys, Jensen.
By the way, Nikki, White's bomb wasn't even explosive. It was a gas bomb, and it's still an issue. You might want to get a disposal team down there to do a proper sweep and clean.
Ah, shit. I totally forgot about that. I'll get EOD on it right away. Last thing we need tonight are more casualties. Thanks, Adam. I really owe you. Maybe a pint down at Maggie's one of these days?
Yeah, we'll do that sometime.
Нам не надо идти. По основному сюжету.
You okay, sweetheart?
I'm a little shaken up, but I'm just glad to go off the street.
Training exercises for augmented soldiers? How did they...
Line for too long. Now we stand at the edge. This. It's almost too late. This burns down around your ears. Nothing. You wait for them to save you?
Непонятно, как бы мне еще позволят это делать, но ладно. Надеюсь, они обезвредят сами, а не как в начале игры. Из-за того, что я сам не обезвредил, все погибли. Заложники тогда, я помню. Тоже знал этого. Так, не, нам ниже надо, а не выше. Я полагаю.
You sure you closed the door? Yeah, yeah. Who's that?
Плохо закрыл дверь, если честно.
Cover yourself!
Yes. Я его тогда спасал, он теперь, значит, вот как. Привет. Привет, брат. Мне пришлось заменить старый сейф конструкции. У него была совершенно ненадежна, особенно для такого района. Код нового 5463. Не жадничай. И...
Pritchard, looks like Sandoval's got a secret bunker. I'm gonna flush him out.
Let's hope he's still there.
I heard that. Stop messing around. I knew someone would... Shit. Lost him. Fooling around. Keep your fucking eyes open.
Что-то перейдем. Так, полагаю, да, нам вниз. Привет, Баркли. Один из твоих парней опять наткнулся на чертовый лазер. Это вам не игрушка. Вот код для отключения системы 8218. Включайте ее, когда эти бродят эти клоуны задолбали всех. Потом обратно устанавливать. Чё так мало? Восемь, два, один, 8. Так, теперь, по идее, нам надо договориться с кое-кем.
And this is why I urge every member of my staff, every man and woman dedicated to the true mission of the Humanity Front, to do the same. I say yes. If you're watching this, I beg you, do not allow misplaced anger to destroy everything we have struggled to achieve.
It's over. He knows I can't come back from that.
Everybody knows, Sandoval. You can't hide from what you've done.
What I've done, Mr. Jensen. I spent years patching people back together from augmentation botch jobs and systemic organ rejection brought on by implants. And now, because of Bill's betrayal, I'll never practice medicine again.
You really want to help someone? Tell me where Sarif's scientists are.
I wish I could, Mr. Jensen. But my involvement ended right after I failed to remove their GPLs.
You failed?
Turns out, my surgical skills weren't good enough to bypass David Sarif's insurance policy. So for all I know, those little implants are broadcasting right now. On a frequency so low your network specialist wouldn't think to look for it.
You changed the frequencies.
You have your answers, Mr. Jensen. And I've lost all of mine. The courts may think I have much to atone for, but my court will be a higher one.
Not and never will condone.
How about I take that gun with me when I go?
You got everything you came for. Please, just leave.
Believe it or not, I'd rather you didn't kill yourself.
That's because you have no idea what tortures I've endured. The guilt, the shame. I was told the scientists would be used to find a peaceful solution to the augmentation crisis. Instead, I was involved in kidnapping and murder. My life ended that night. It's time for me to go.
Think about it. Are you really in such a hurry to face that higher court of yours?
At least there are no lies before God. Did you see that abominable press conference? William Taggart all but accused me of terrorism. He claimed that all the violence committed in the name of our cause was the result of my influence.
So stay alive long enough to tell him your side of the story.
He already knows it isn't true. I trusted that man. For years I gave him loyal service, and he betrayed me. He sacrificed my freedom and good name to save the reputation of his organization. It's no use fighting him. He'll just spin it again. At least if I die, he'll never be able to use me again.
So tell your side of the story to the press. Swear at your trial that you're a better person than him. You want a peaceful solution to the augmentation crisis? Every camera in the country is going to be pointed at you. Use it to make a case. Convince people.
Bill Taggart already controls public opinion. You can try to lift my spirit all you want, Mr. Jensen, but the facts don't change. My whole life, all I ever wanted to do was help people. But as a doctor, I couldn't heal those who'd already replaced their natural body parts. So I joined Humanity Front. But we weren't making any progress. Those scientists represented my last chance at having a meaningful life, and I failed!
So you've had a couple of setbacks. Your reputation is shot and you're going to jail. Fine. Killing yourself is not the way to find redemption. At least behind bars, you still have a chance to help people. You're smart, healthy, and educated. You know that.
You're right. And some people have found a strength in prison they never knew they had. Ever since the kidnapping, I've been haunted, knowing I'm partly responsible for innocent people losing their lives. The shame I feel, the guilt. I'm a mass murderer. I can't even look my wife in the eyes knowing that. I have destroyed everything.
We all have problems, Sandoval. We all have something to atone for. You, me, even Taggart. Your wife will understand that, as will the rest of your family. They'd rather see you live and atone for what you've done than watch you die in shame. Whatever lies ahead, they aren't gonna let you face it alone.
I wish I had your certainty, Mr. Jensen. But you are correct. For the sake of my family, I must give this another try. Take the gun. I don't need it anymore.
Pritchard, get this. The GPLs are still transmitting. Sandoval switched them to a lower frequency.
But they could be broadcasting anywhere in the world. I don't have the type of equipment we'll need to find them.
It's our only lead, Pritchard. You have to do something.
I know. Listen, the riot's still blocking the street entrance. Head back to your apartment and Malik will fly you over. Maybe by the time you get here, I'll have figured out something.
Мог бы ей код дать уже.
Access granted.
Fuck them cops, man.
Yeah, they can't tell us to get off the streets. We own these blocks as much as they do.
They must have locked up all our brothers.
Living in a blue state.
Ну, это хорошо, что мы прошли это. Смогли спасти человека. Как он хотя бы исправит свои ошибки и не будет сожалеть. Да, он... Когда, если бы он сам делал эту вещь, он бы не сожалел, хотя кто его ставит. Короче, так он точно... Мне надо. Куда мы едем? Мышь, надеюсь, не едешь. Где мы выше, да. Так, где тут садиться-то? Так, мы сохранимся. Я надо сохраняюсь, но мало ли, ну...
Nice detective work, Jensen. You ready to return to HQ?
Yeah. Let's hope Pritchard's
Ну,
found
мало
that
ли,
frequency.
где-то зависнет
You
игра.
said it.
У нас был сейф, и вот и лучше так будет. Графика в этой игре не так уж и устарела. Да, у нее есть свои недостатки, но все же интересно. Главное, что эта игра работает. Даже
Hey, I got a message for you, Jensen. From Pritchard. He says he's not in the office.
Great. So what exactly am I supposed to do?
I don't know. He said you should check in with the boss.
Что она может и на Windows 11, 10 работать, это очень хорошо.
If it was true that we were breeding a bunch of augmented soldiers and training them, what do they think stopping us from going home and throwing a bunch of rocks is gonna do? Well, I guess
А это интересно, кто у нас такой.
Seraph?
David's just stepped out for a moment, Mr. Jensen. But do come in. I've been hoping to meet you.
Mr. Darrow. I'm surprised you even know who I am.
David speaks very highly of you. He says that when it comes to detective work, you are like a dog with a bone. Have you found your scientist yet?
What else did David tell you?
Over the years, plenty. But today I'm here as a friend and fellow scientist. Things are getting quite turbulent out there, wouldn't you agree? So many people drunk on revolution. The United Nations being urged to intervene. And all because of the technology I created.
Things have come a long way since then.
Haven't they? And now my old friend David wants me to lead us to the Promised Land. He's asked me to invite members of the UN to Panchaea, to convince them we don't need industry regulation.
Your geoengineering project in the Arctic Ocean.
The installation couldn't have been built without the assistance of augmented workers. And when it's finished, my little hole in the ocean is going to stop global warming. A lovely photo op, wouldn't you say?
If it works.
You mean, if it doesn't kill us all?
Adam? You're back. Can I speak to you outside? Get to the helipad, son. You're going back to Hengsha Island. Frank tracked down one of the GPLs.
Only one? Is it?
Sevchenko's. But Adam, we had to call in a favor of the DOD to do it.
Meaning, the conspirators probably know I'm coming.
А это не будет ли ловушкой? Надеюсь, не сильно слышно теперь. Я нажимаю на клавиатуру, я попытался более идеальному звуку настроить, чтобы нам меньше мешало. Но все равно будет иногда. Этот звук слышен. Механическая клавиатура. Все-таки механика.
Boss said we're heading back to Henshaw?
Pritchard tracks Sevchenko's GPL signal.
That's a pretty big leap, Jensen.
We've been making big leaps for a while now.
Whatever you say. You ready to get going?
Not quite.
Do what you...
Так, а ну-ка.
You ready?
No time.
Then hop in.
Полетели тогда. Ну да, взрывная система тайфуна стреляет на 360 градусов облака шепнули, которая может ранить или убить любого, кроме вас. Каждый взрыв требует нового обойма. Ну да, мы знаем.
Bad news, Spy Boy.
Spy Boy?
Hengshaw Traffic Control just revoked our clearance. We're being rerouted to another part of the city.
I don't like that. I suppose you can't just ignore them.
Yeah, right. Chinese government. I've got to comply.
Мне кажется, это ловушка. Ой, нет.
What the hell? We've got a Sam locked on our tail. Jensen, all systems are down. Hang on, we're going in hard. Jump, Jensen!
Малик, нет.
Malik, we've got company.
I know,
Ну, теперь.
but the bird took some damage. Gonna need to patch it up before I can go.
I'll stay and cover you.
Negative. You need to get away from here and find Dr. Savchenko. I'll be fine.
You'll be a sitting duck.
Maybe, maybe not. But this is your best chance to slip by them unnoticed, and you know it. So get out of here, Jensen.
А вот эту вещь мне будет сложно уничтожить. Так, ладно. А вот это нехорошо.
Jensen.
Malik, you hurt?
Just a scratch, spy boy. But I think you're on your own now.
Farida.
Give him hell for me.
Да когда ж ты уже взрываешься-то, а? За Малик вы ответите меня. А если бы не этот робот, можно было бы спасти Малик. По сути, Малик все на себя взяла. Я думал, успею спасти, но нет. Чего снайперская не подходит? А снайперка с глушителем, ладно. Вот за это. Раз уж спасти Малик не сумел, хотя бы мстить смог за нее.
Jensen, I've been monitoring comm activity around Hengsha. Bell Tower's looking for you. Hard.
Bastards ambushed us, Pritchard. Malik didn't make it.
Oh God. I know you might want to get even. But if they see you, if they recognize you, it might be better to stay out of their way.
Да. Так Малик я больше уже спасти не могу, так смысл здесь оставаться. После гибели Малика все, считай. Дженсона все, один друг остался. Который той вот роли. Что он типа старый вояка, а он программист, там защиту делает. Так, стоп, куда мне надо идти? Медика я точно не пойду.
Jensen, the World Health Organization is advising all augmented patients to check in with Lim. There's a problem with biochip technology.
The glitches I've been experiencing.
We've all had them. So far, I can't determine why.
You heading to a clinic?
I'm running a few more tests. But since I can't exactly run them on you, and we don't know when you'll be back, you might not want to wait.
Should be here. Get
Up to you.
Coming so soon after the recent riots only raises more questions about the problem of human enhancement. Is this the beginning of a complete technological breakdown, or just another glitch? This is a
Да.
Returning to tonight's biggest story, the World Health Organization today.
Trying to give me a heart. Maybe if some of those people had lost an arm in a work accident like Chad, it wouldn't be so quick.
Надеюсь, я тут хотя бы доберусь до куда мне нужно. Нет, мне кажется, я бы сходил, если бы такое ГГ было. А так, это очень подозрительно. Возможно, это специально ее так запрограммировали, увидим.
Mr. Jensen, Hugh Darrow here. Please forgive this intrusion, but David assured me of your cooperation and discretion. I find myself in need of some assistance.
I'm listening.
A contact of mine, Meng Yao, is in Hengsha, waiting to fill you in. I'll upload her coordinates now.
А раньше нельзя было. Так, а мне наверх или вниз? Ну, скорее всего, наверх посмотрим. Подожди, ну ж просто картой можно использовать сюда наверх.
Let's hope he's as good as they say. Mr. Jensen, right? Thank you for your time. I am Meng Yao, an associate of Mr. Darrow's. I'm in charge of one of his divisions here in Hengsha. You come highly recommended.
Really?
Your boss described you as a most precious asset. Apparently, you are very efficient and always get the job done. We could definitely use a man like you for this operation.
Let's hope his confidence is well placed then.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Mr. Darrow doesn't trust just anyone. We need you to help us stop a group of terrorists who are threatening the Panchaea project. It is not...
Okay, I'll help out.
Excellent. Here's the situation. It has come to our attention that these terrorists possess highly classified proprietary information about Panchaea. We've been able to convince them to sell it to one of our agents, a man named Lo Fei. The meeting is supposed to take place near the Alice Garden Pods in the Daigong district.
And you want me to crash this meeting?
Actually, there will not be a meeting. We are sending you alone to ensure Mr. Fei's safety. The terrorists will not be expecting that, and will have the information with them on a data chip. You have to neutralize all of the sellers and retrieve the chip so you can bring it to me.
I don't get it. If Fei set up the meeting, why risk sending me in his stead? Why doesn't he or even some of your other agents drop in on the sellers and take the chip?
Because Mr. Darrow wants an absolute guarantee that there will be no casualties. We will not play by their rules. We want them arrested and questioned, then properly prosecuted and sentenced. This will require stealth and efficiency. That's why a man with your...
Let's do...
Да, это будет более сложнее, чем я думал.
You...
Тема поиска цели.
Come back.
Как система поиска цели, говоришь?
Come back.
Так. Комбинировать. Так будет проще сразу. Поиск цели будет автоматически, надеюсь, хотя бы. Не, в клинику мы не пойдем.
So rumor has it that Hugh Darrow is going to hold some sort of surprise UN summit in Panchaea.
Hey,
Really?
hey, I know you.
You got the wrong guy. How about I find some other way to keep it shut? Permanently.
That won't be necessary. I see now that you're much
taller than the man they're looking for.
I thought you might see things that way. Now move it.
Back away, son.
Конечно, меня не касается. Я тут просто мимо прохожу, ничего не делаю. Так, мне их нельзя убивать, мне их только обезвредить надо.
Have you heard about the recall issue by the World Health Organization? Anyone with augmentation is asked to report.
Well, get it, lad. I saw that. Come here, La White. What's that? I saw that. Keep running, La White.
А это издевательство. Как мне их обезвредить так, чтобы... У меня ж нет ни смертельного вооружения. Сейчас начнем даже по заданию. Нужно их обезвредить, либо их можно нейтрализовать. Так, задание. Я добрался до места посылания. Так, мне их только обезвредить надо. Так. Первый готов. Второй готов.
Hold it! Where are you going? Keep running, La White. It ends now. Show yourself.
Да, накосячил немного, засветился, но не страшно. Энергии не хватило. Ладно, это мой косяк. Я за энергией не посмотрел. Я надеялся, что она восстановилась уже. Такой косяк сделал. Я, по-моему, это задание никогда по стелсу не проходил, по-моему. Так, подожду, пока полностью батарея зарядится, хотя бы одна.
Don't come back, Lawai.
Back away, sir. This is none of your business. This is band our business. Back off.
Когда стелс не моя лучшая сторона. Да-да. Из-за того, что столько ошибок сделал. Сейчас пора раз перезагрузить. Стоп. Мне же наверх надо как-то подняться. Лестница, лестница, лестница. Вот лестница.
You must get that chip back.
I got the chip. The sellers are out cold.
Excellent work. Seems Mr. Darrow was right to trust you. We will send people to take care of the terrorists. Could I see the chip?
Here you go.
Ah, perfect. You don't know what this means, Mr. Jensen. Your help has been invaluable. Thank you. Even though this was a favor for Mr. Darrow, he believes you should be duly rewarded. Here is a payment in credits. I'm sure Mr. Darrow will wish to congratulate you himself. Expect to hear from him soon.
Ладно. Всем спасибо, что смотрели стрим. Всем до следующего стрима. Всем до свидания.